Hey guys, today's video is going to be my August Boxycharm unboxing and then my July Boxycharm full review of the products we got last month. These videos tend to be pretty long here on my channel, so I'm actually just going to jump right in and save you guys from my rambling. This month's theme is Life of the Party, and I've been loving these new little pamphlets that they have been sending. This is what my box looks like this month. This month there was quite a lot of variation, which I will get into first, I guess. We actually have 6 products this month, which has been happening more and more lately. But if you're unfamiliar, Boxycharm retails for $21 US each month. I pay about $33 Canadian with the currency exchange and the shipping here to Canada, which is still a great deal. We always get at least 5 full-size products. Lately, every once in a while, they've been throwing in a 6th item, which is super exciting. And the value of the box is always over $100, at least in my experience. And I will have the retail value and everything down in the description box below. And I also convert the value into Canadian dollars if you're curious. Of how it compares to the prices we see here in Canada as well. But let's get into this. I'm going to start off with something that I think everyone received, and that is these Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks from Wander Beauty. We actually received a Wander Beauty product last month as well, which I really enjoyed. I'll get into the review of that in a little bit, but I did want to point out that we received the same brand in 2 boxes in a row, but we received 3 of these eye masks. I'm not a big eye mask type of gal. I don't find that they make that big of a difference, but maybe I'll save these for a special occasion. Well, I'll try one out, probably 2 out, and give you a review next month, but maybe I'll save one if I really like it for like the day of my wedding or something like that. These retail for $13 for the 3, so they're actually pretty affordable. Next thing that I believe everyone got is from Bang Beauty, and this is a gel eyeliner. Mine was open in the box. The cap was just kind of like sitting on it, so I hope it's not dried out. I got mine in the shade Chocolate. I'm not sure if everyone got this shade, but it's actually quite a light brown color. I know it's supposed to be a gel eyeliner, but it still feels pretty creamy. This looks like the same color of the color tattoo, the Maybelline color tattoo that I am trying to use up in my project pan. It looks the same. What's that one? Creamy beige. I'm not sure how this light of a color would work out as a gel eyeliner, like as a light brown color. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to play around with this obviously, and this retails for $22. So this is a pretty pricey gel eyeliner. The next thing that everyone got was this palette from Laura Lee Los Angeles. Now, I know I've mentioned in the past that I was like kind of on the fence of supporting her brand. The other palettes she came out with weren't screaming to me so much that I really wanted to make a purchase, but when she launched these, I was like really contemplating buying it. It was like I had to decide if I wanted to support her company or not for this palette, but I'm so happy to have gotten it in Boxycharm. This is the Party Animal palette. I love the packaging. It's super sturdy and thick feeling. Her logo there on the front is really beautiful, and I'm obsessed with these colors. I don't know how true they are showing up on camera. I've mentioned a few times before that my monitor really blows things out, but this is like a lime green and aqua, like bright blue, or like a bright sky blue, a deep cobalt blue. This one looks purple, a glittery pink, and a matte vibrant like neon orange shade. Okay, I need to touch one. I usually don't do a lot of swatches in these videos just to keep things moving, but I just have to touch. This is Karaoke, the cobalt blue, and let's do Drinks. I don't talk like that. This is the orange shade. I have the eyeliner on my middle finger. Okay, they feel a little dry, but they are quite pigmented. Again, I can't really tell in my monitor. My monitor looks like they're washing it out, but they are pretty vibrant, like on my hand in the swatch as they are in the palette. So I'm actually really excited for this. This only retails for $19, which is a great deal for 6 eyeshadows. I know a lot of people were disappointed to have received such a colorful palette because I know not everybody is going to use this, but you can definitely incorporate color. Maybe not if you work in like an office job or anything like that, if it's on the more conservative side. But like on the weekends, even if you're not big on color, you can like play around with these. Those blues would be gorgeous on the lower lash line as well. And if this is maybe your first experience hearing about Boxycharm, then this is not typical of them to send in such a bright eyeshadow palette. We get an eyeshadow palette almost every single month, and most of them are very, very neutral. So I'm actually really happy that they threw in a colorful one. If you keep up with my Shop My Stash series here on my channel, I had kept my BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette in my everyday makeup drawer for that reason, just so I had some color opportunity to play with, because I actually do like playing with color every once in a while. It's definitely out of my comfort zone, but I think it's fun, and I'm really excited to play with this palette. Okay, now we're going to get into the variations. So a lot of people got different products than me when it comes to these ones. So first up, I have this NCLA So Rich Lollipop Cuticle Oil. Ooh, I want to smell it. Wow, that smells so delicious. I have never really used a cuticle oil, I don't think, and Lord knows I need it. My cuticles are always in such a disastrous state. I'm not really great at taking care of my nails or my hands, so I'm happy to have gotten this, and I have heard of the brand NCLA in the past, and this retails for $18. You could have received this cuticle oil, or I believe there was an Ades New York cuticle oil, and it was almond scented, I believe, and that was the two options there. Next up, I received the Tarte Lifted Mascara, and this is Sweatproof, which is actually really nice for the summertime, except I got mine in the shade Black Brown. Womp womp. Okay, this retails for $23. I don't know if I'm going to open this. I did really want to try this mascara. I've heard some good things about it, but being in a black-brown color, I don't know if I'm going to like it, so I'm not going to open it yet. You will see next month if I decided to open it, or let me know in the comments below if you really want a review on it, and of course I will do it for you. I've never even actually used a black-brown mascara before, but it just doesn't really seem up my alley. Wow, I really wish that was in black. This item was part of a really big variation, so you could have received House of Lashes or Becca primers, any of the Becca primers. They were in like the smaller size, or this mascara, and there might have been another mascara in the mix there too. But I'm kind of disappointed about that. And I'm also pretty disappointed about this product as well. This is the Smashbox Be Legendary Pucker Up Palette. The shades in here, this is the neutral one, are beautiful, but I really don't know if I would get enough use out of a lip palette. Like, I really don't see myself reaching into this very often. Again, let me know if you want a review, and I'd be happy to do it for you. And the shades are really pretty, and it does come with a lip brush, so I can't even use that as my excuse. But I think I would just reach for a bullet lipstick. It'd be so much easier to reapply on the go and stuff. Oh, this is another one I'm really torn up. I'm not going to touch it or anything right now until I decide. The packaging is really cute. I don't know if you can see, it's like kissing and smiling. And this retails for $24. I don't remember if I mentioned that. Everyone received a Smashbox lip product. Any lip product, any color that they had available, just everyone got a Smashbox lip product. And on the one hand, I'm glad that I got the versatility and color that is wearable. I know a lot of people got like the metallic lip colors or really crazy colors that they didn't want. But at the same time, it's a lip palette. And I'm just really unsure about it. So let me know in the comments below. So that was everything that I got in the August box. I'm really overall not too happy about this box. I'm really excited to try the NCLA cuticle oil, which is $18. I don't think I would pay $18 for cuticle oil just because it's not something that I typically use. And I'm super excited about the Laura Lee Los Angeles palette. But again, it's not something that I'm going to get like a ton of use out of. These aren't shades I'm going to hit pan on or anything, but I'm just so excited to play with it and like have fun with my makeup. And this retails for $18. So like I said, the box retails for $21 US a month. So as long as I love those two things, it's technically worth the money. And of course I will try most of the things, if not everything, out. Again, let me know what you want. I try and test everything out, but I have in the past been like, oh, I'll just try it for the sake of it, and then I've never touched it again when I could have either sold it or put it in a giveaway, anything like that. So I also don't want to be wasting product either. Let me know what you think or what you got in your August box. And now I'm going to jump into the review of the July box. We received 5 products last month, and the theme was Road Trippin'. First up, I got the Farmacy Beauty Bright On Mask. You could have received this or an eye cream from Dr. Brandt. I was pretty excited to get this, although I would have been happy with the Dr. Brandt one as well. This was made exclusively for Boxycharm, so I don't believe you can buy it anywhere else, and it retails for $38. I love this mask. It makes my skin look so clean, so healthy. When I'm getting that like dull look, I put on this brightening mask. It's a massage activated vitamin C mask with Echinacea Green Envy. I'm going to try and demonstrate this for you a little bit. So when you put it on, it is like a pale, almost like a pale purpley color. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but as you work it in, it starts to change color, and now it is like a pale green. And I just find that so fun. It's very strange to try and activate it on your face. It does, take quite a bit of massaging, but giving yourself a facial massage will help with circulation and drainage in your skin as well. So it's all good things. And the results I've been getting from this have been amazing. I can't wait to continue to use this. So as I said, this retails for $38. The whole box retails for $21 US. So my box is almost twice paid for. That wasn't really proper English, but you know what I mean. Next up, I have this eyeshadow palette from Crown Brushes. This is their Fuego eyeshadow collection. This retails for $29.99, and it's what I have on my eyes today, of course. These types of packagings are always really hard to show because of the metallic finish. This palette really reminded me of the Tarte Toasted palette, which I've done a comparison over on my Instagram, just pictures, as well as the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I've been testing this out, and I really love this palette. The staying power isn't the best I've ever come across, but it's definitely not the worst. I prefer this over my Tarte palette, which I still plan on doing a full palette battle, which will probably come next week, I believe, as long as nothing more important bumps it down. I use quotation marks because it's really not that serious. It's just beauty videos. But I will do, swatches and comparisons and battle it out against the Tarte Toasted palette. So far I've been really loving it. All of these really warm, ready tones really bring out the green in my hazel eyes, and I've been loving playing with this. My critique is the same as everyone else had said about those similar palettes, is that you get a lot of very similar looks. Like these shimmers are very similar, even these darker plummier tones, even though this one is obviously much deeper. Once everything is blended on the eye, say you use this as an outer corner one day and this as an outer corner the next day, there's not that big of a difference. But this is a great transition shade. Wow. I kind of wish that maybe there is a like matte, creamy or bone color to set my eyeshadow primer, but I've just been using my face powder. It's not that big of a deal. But because all these tones are so similar, I feel like they could have fit that in. Like maybe replacing one of these tones here, something like that. Or even this one is, you know, very similar to those other three. This is a much deeper chocolatey shimmer shade. I will swatch maybe two. I have a shimmer, this shimmer and this matte here, just to quickly show you. Like, look at that pigment. This palette is so good. I absolutely love it. Again, it retails for almost $30. Box is $21. Last month was a really great month for Boxycharm. Next, I have the Wander Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. Again, we received Wander Beauty this month as well with these eye masks. Again, this is what I have on my eyes today. The wand is a natural bristle wand with a bit of a curve. I'm sorry, my camera won't really zoom in, but I hope you can see it there. It is on the bigger side, but I love the way this makes my lashes look. This isn't, you know, my new holy grail mascara, but it definitely does give me volume and holds a curl relatively well. I do still use an eyelash curler, but I don't find that my lashes are falling too bad through the day. I like the packaging, that it's like this squishy packaging. I always wondered, as you're using a mascara, like doesn't most of the product get caked around the edges that you're unable to get? So I feel like this one, every once in a while, I just give it a squeeze to make sure the product is staying fresh and my brush is picking up, you know, enough product. Really happy with that, and that retails for $24. Next up, I got the Note Cosmetics Luminous Silk Compact Blusher. This retails for $11.99, and I have mine in the shade 5 Desert Rose. The packaging is very bulky for how tiny the blush actually is in here, and it's because they have one of those stupid brushes in the bottom there. Not a fan of that, but I am a fan of this like dusty rose colored blush. This blush is almost too pigment for my personal preference, although I am able to get it to work obviously, but I tap my brush in here so lightly and tap it off, and I still have enough product on my brush to do both cheeks. I've started to do that, kind of like stamp it on both cheeks and then go in to blend it up and back, because or else my okay, well, I just had a heart attack. I feel like I heard something fall or smash or something, but I can't find anything, and I'm hoping, you know, a burglar is not in my house or something. I'm really creeped out now. Okay, I'm gonna try and finish this before Wyatt wakes up. Overall, I really like this blush. I will keep it and continue to use it, but it's not my absolute favorite. It is on the more affordable side, which is nice. I will swatch it right here for you. It's a really beautiful color, but like I said, it's almost too pigmented for my liking. I'm not like the biggest blush type of person. Like, I don't like a lot of blush on my face. Lastly, I got the Chella Eyebrow Cream. This retails for $26, which I think is way too much money for this product. Again, I have it in my brows today. My brows are looking really crazy because they need to be waxed. My biggest problem with this is its packaging, also its price, but mostly its packaging. So you take off the first cover and you have this brush which this gets really cakey really quick. Like I'm gonna have to wash mine and it gets quite stiff. But then like it's basically a eyebrow pomade is in this other end. And even if it's the same amount of product in terms of grams, so if they put the 1.8 grams of product in a regular pot, like the ABH Dip Brow or something, I would probably like it a lot more. But I really hate the packaging. I think it's so stupid. It's hard to get the amount of product you want on your brush because you're just dipping into this thing blind. Like the product is way down here, so you're just jamming the brush in there and hoping for the best. I really don't like the packaging. However, the product is really nice. It's in the shade Taupe, which I was pretty worried about because as you can see, my eyebrows are quite dark, but so is the pomade. I feel like it matches my brows really well. It's because it's taupe, it's more on the neutral, cooler tone side of things. And I have been liking how my brows look when I use it. Chella, just change the packaging, please. It's so dumb. Overall, I really loved my July box and definitely think it was worth $21 a month. And as always, if you're curious if I would still recommend it next month, then come on back for full reviews of the products that I just received as well. Also at the end of the year, or maybe, yeah, probably the end of the year, I'm going to do a best and worst of Boxycharm 2018. Let me know if you're excited for that video. I've kept all of the products, well most of the products, and I can chat about which ones were my favorite, maybe a top 5, bottom 5 style of video. I really love Boxycharm. It's the only beauty subscription box that I get anymore. It's just my favorite. I think it's totally worth your money if you're interested in checking it out. Again, look down below for how much this box and last month's box was actually worth retail value wise versus the 21 US dollars or 33 Canadian dollars that you pay per month. Please do give me a thumbs up if you want me to continue doing these videos. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!